Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to talk about the overpowering will for Filipinas to want a mixed baby and how sometimes they will even scam you into thinking that it is your child. Stick around, I'll tell you all about it, plus a personal story of what. Alright guys, so when you get out to the Philippines, you'll realize that Filipinas, it's a very family-oriented society, and the majority of them want kids. It's just a normal Filipina thing. You'll still run into a few that are okay with the idea of not having kids, but the majority will want children. And a lot of them will actually want mixed kids very badly. In fact, you'll find that some of the biggest movie stars in the Philippines are mixed. They're mixed with Australian or American, and a lot of the Miss Universe from the Philippines are mixed. So they really have this idea of a mixed kid as being someone who's going to be really handsome, really beautiful, and who could go on to do great things, become a movie star, singer, Miss Universe, just different things like that. So it's really kind of pounded into their head. And they really have a strong desire to have a mixed baby, so much that sometimes they will lie to you. And this happens all over the world. It's not just the Philippines, but even more so here. They will even try to trick you into thinking that that kid is yours. And I'll tell you about a personal experience that happened to me. Quite funny, because I had a vasectomy, I think it's been 12 years now, I want to say. And when I first got here, I think within the first year, I was dating a girl. I think we dated 3 months. We ended up breaking up. And of course, I think during the first 3 months, I don't even think we ever discussed me ever having a vasectomy. And thinking back at it, I don't know whether I should have maybe discussed it or not. But regardless, we ended up breaking things off. And about a week later, she messages me and says, "I'm pregnant." And of course, me, knowing that I've already had a vasectomy, said, "Hey, congratulations." And I guess she's kind of surprised by it. I didn't say anything like, "Oh, is it mine?" And she said, "It's yours." And I said, No, it's not mine. I had a vasectomy 12 years ago. It's definitely not mine." She's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had a vasectomy." I even went as far as showing her the paperwork of me having a vasectomy. And she's like, "Oh, well, maybe it didn't work. Maybe it still is yours." And she said, "I haven't dated anyone else. I've only been with you." And I'm thinking to myself, no. There would have been an unwanted pregnancy way before 12 years, in between that time. But so I knew. I said more than likely she's probably been with somebody. I didn't really doubt that she was pregnant at that point, because she did send me a photo of the pregnancy test. Now, granted, she could have got that off of Google Photos or whatever, but it certainly looked like her hand holding it. And I'll tell you what I learned later on, but to finish the story first, I said, "Well, listen, it's definitely not mine, and I'm not sure if I really believe that you are pregnant." And she said, "I'll do the pregnancy test right in front of you." So now I'm actually starting to second guess myself. I'm like, is it possible? I start Googling and thinking, God, could a vasectomy reverse itself? And then I've heard of these rare cases, but usually within 6 months or a year after the surgery, possibly they are reconnected, the vas deferens. And so I started second guessing myself. I said, is it possible? And so anyway, she came over to my condo. I had bought a pregnancy test for her because I wanted to make sure it was unopened and everything. And I said, "Okay, well, leave your bag and everything outside here, go into the bathroom, do your business, come back." So she goes in the bathroom, comes back after a few minutes, and shows me the pregnancy test. We sit there and wait. Sure enough, positive. And I'm thinking, okay, what is going on? And are we going to have to settle this at some point with a DNA test after the baby is born? I know DNA tests can be done prenatal, but they can be much more expensive. In the Philippines, there may not be a lot of places that you can get that done. So, again, I'm thinking, what is going on here? Now, yeah, she's obviously pregnant. So, she goes on her merry way, and I think a few days later, maybe 3 days later, a Filipina messages me and says, hey, I'm friends with so-and-so. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she goes, she's scamming you. I said, and she goes, she's not pregnant. And I said, well, she came to my apartment and she did the pregnancy test right in front of me with an unopened kit. She had nothing in the bathroom with her. And she said, I'm pregnant. She used my urine to fake the pregnancy test. And I'm thinking, how did she do that? Because she didn't have, I made her leave her purse and everything. Well, apparently, and she was bragging about this and laughing with her friend about it, apparently she went and got a little vial full of her friend's urine and put it down her bra and went into my bathroom and then dumped that on the pregnancy test and then came out and said, yeah, here it is. So, yeah, some of the things that they will do. And I found out, and then I told her, and I said, I know, and I ended up blocking her, and that was that. And there has been other occasions, not where I was tricked, but where girls have come straight out and said, listen, I don't even want a relationship with you. I just want a mixed baby. And you will run into that in the Philippines, believe it or not. Some will contact you and say, listen, I don't even want a relationship. I just want a mixed baby. Make me pregnant. And it is alive and well here in the Philippines. They really want that mixed baby. That's like this coveted treasure here, is to have a mixed kid. And you'll see it even when you're walking in the mall, when you'll see maybe a couple with a mixed kid. They're fawning all over this kid. They're pinching the cheeks, and I've seen them take photos with mixed kids and stuff, and kind of crazy. I've had friends that they have mixed kids, and they tell me, yeah, it's annoying. You're in the mall and people are constantly coming up, and they want to pinch the kid, they want to hold the kid, they want to take photos, and it's just almost invasive. So when you come out to the Philippines, be prepared that there's a strong desire to have a mixed kid. So much that they may go to crazy lengths to get pregnant by you. And so what I have learned, well, obviously I'm married now, so it doesn't matter anymore, but when I was single, I would tell them immediately, listen, I had a vasectomy, can't get you pregnant. That was not something that I held on to anymore. I didn't keep that. I basically told them right away. And so that seemed to kind of get rid of that, desire. Or if they are really serious about settling down and having a kid as not negotiable, then at least they have the option to say, okay, yep, we're not right for each other. I'll move on to the next one. But yeah, it is alive and well here in the Philippines. I've heard some crazy stories, all kinds of guys who have been tricked, girls that have said they're on the pill and have stopped taking it just so they can get pregnant with a mixed kid. And again, this happens in other parts of the world as far as having kids, but here it's not only the desire to have a kid, but it's also the desire to have a mixed baby, which is just the holy grail of children over here. So just a cautionary tale, be careful, and actually have documents kind of proving that you had the vasectomy. So not a bad idea, showing your paperwork showing you had the vasectomy, showing maybe your sperm count is at 0 or whatever. It's not a bad idea, so just to hang on to that. And if they try to scam you and say, hey, it's your kid, you can, hey, I had a vasectomy. Hey, it's not possible. It's certainly not mine. So Anyway, has anyone else experienced this? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear about your story. And if you want to come on the channel and tell me the story even better, just contact me on my webpage, geointhephilippines.com. Head over to my webpage and you can sign up for a consultation with me. If you are traveling or moving out to the Philippines, you need some help about where to go, where to stay, what to see, what to do. And there's a checklist for moving out to the Philippines free. You can also click on my hotel list of all the hotels I recommend that I've personally stayed at throughout the Philippines. And also check out my Geo's Travel Essentials, all the things I highly recommend for traveling or living out in the Philippines. Thank you guys so much. I'll see everyone next time. Ciao.